Hello, welcome to part 2 from a pretty chilly and dark Disneyland Paris. I've spent the last 2 days here by myself, and now sadly it is time to go home. I'm going to be taking the overnight coach from here to London. This one, unlike the first one, is not on the ferry. It goes on the Channel Tunnel, so on a train that goes under the tunnel instead, which is good because apparently quite a few ferries have been cancelled due to, I want to say Storm Bertie. Bertie? Probably just Bert. Bertie sounds too cute. So yeah, this is definitely the way to go. Plus, I was originally meant to be going from Bercy Bercy bus station in Paris, which is the other side of the city. But having come into there, I'm quite glad I'm avoiding it because it's not super nice. And you know, Disney's Disney, so there's lots of families around. It feels very safe even though it is dark. And if I'm lucky, I just might catch the drone show if they do it, and the fireworks in the sky as we drive away. And we can you and me together, and we can you and me forever. This is me from the future. Just to let you know that this video is kind of short, snappy bits because I was kind of drifting in and out of sleep all night, or trying to sleep all night. You'll see. So there are a few bits that I've had to kind of voice over, or I'm going to try and fill in the blanks. Welcome to my first bit of drama. I don't know where the bus stop is. When you put the directions into, like, the get the directions thing on their website, it brings up Disneyland Paris as a generic thing. So I think it's this direction, like where the taxis and stuff are. There is another bus station at the other side, which means I have to go through security again. So hopefully it's the right one, or I'm gonna be in a rush. I am not seeing it on this bus map, so hopefully I can find a person to help. Suspicion confirmed, it is the one on the other side. I didn't realise it said Chessy South. Chessy South. What I should do is read. That's probably a good start. But you know what? This is why I leave a whole buttload of contingency time. So annoying though, having to go through Disney security again just to come through. So yeah, if you're doing this, it is the bus station Chessy South, and it is to the right-hand side away from the parks, or left-hand if you're looking at them. They're not actually there yet, so this is still a theory. Okie doke. Oh, please. Okay, I'm not seeing it on this one either. So, time to go around individually and see what I can find. Oh, this is more stressful than I enjoy. Okay, so we've just come out from over here with 5 guys on the left. You go around the, what's the word? Traffic circle. What? Roundabout. Go around the roundabout to the second platform. And we're going for the end for the Great Distance Lines. I guess that's what G stands for. Not gonna lie, it's having a bit of a mare. Does stress me out slightly, being on my own and not being able to see very well. I was waiting at the wrong bus stop because it had a bunch of British people. Done a quick ticket and passport check. And let's see where I'm going to be sleeping or not sleeping for the next 8 hours. Okay, this one looks to be in better nick than the last one. Okay, here's my seats. I thought I was booking my seat by himself, but it's the gentleman's seat. It occurs to me that I've made 2 mistakes. The first is that I thought I was sitting by myself, and I'm not. The second is looking to the front, and the radio is on. So this might be noisy. This is my recline.
Widzę, że wszystko interesuje. Ona go dowiedziała, że jestem długo spokojny. No przegoniłem cię, chłopie, sorry. Jestem długo spokojny. przegoniłem cię, chłopie, sorry. Ja się staram być długo spokojny, ale jak już przypierdolę z
Rookie error number 3.
tu ląduje w Paryżu.
Sure, there are curtains on the windows, but if you sit at the front,
15 z groszami, co
That's okay.
wejdź do prawej.
X800 mam, Amsterdam Paryż.
O której? Mało, żebyśmy nie myśleli, że zainteresujemy się tym. O której?
22:20. Nie roztworzymy
okay,
klapy.
we've just arrived at Paris.
Stworzymy.
Bercy bus
Podjedziemy, to
station.
roztworzymy.
Been told to pop into number 11. Gosh, there's a lot of FlixBus going on in here, isn't there?
Poczek.
Like, I think that Victoria Coach Station is messy, but there's just no room to anyone to wait.
Dobra, jest okej.
Crazy. There's 3 separate guys smoking outside. So I'm really hoping they're not on this coach because this one is working, so that's nice. Not a lot of effort needed to check the time if I wake up, if I get to sleep. We got to passport control and everyone woke up, got off. It was quite quick to leave France, and then we got back on the coach. I sort of forgot that we would then have to go through the British border, so I was desperately trying to get back to sleep when we hit that about 5 minutes later. We went through, there was a little customs bit on the side, but we had to wait for everyone to get through. Some people took a bit longer and they had to look at our luggage as well from the coach. So I think we were there for maybe 20 minutes. Even though I was desperately trying to dehydrate, I did need a wee. Luckily there was a bathroom, and then I bought some Fanta because I was like, you know what, I need something because my body was struggling a bit. Tried to avoid the cold wind that was outside and then hop back on the coach. Okay, that's 2 passport controls done. It is low windy at Le Shuttle, as you can tell by these thingies. Going through the Channel Tunnel, the lights were on the entire time, so it actually was quite hard to sleep. I thought it would be kind of a gentle rocking, but it was disturbing enough that I think we were on the train for like an hour, and I don't really think I slept. It was like surface level dozing where I could kind of hear everything that was happening. So I really don't think I got much sleep. I had Harry Potter playing in my ear because Stephen Fry's my guy, but there weren't many bits of the story I missed, so that would indicate to me that it was bad sleep.
Myjemy też autobus. Chyba się bardzo prosto podjechać.
It wasn't a great night's sleep, but then I guess I wasn't expecting it to be. I mean, the seats reclined, but not the bed, obviously. I tried to record kind of a conclusion and end piece at Victoria Coach Station, but I was so tired and stroppy. I gave up very quickly. It's like a 10-minute walk from Victoria Coach Station to the London Underground line that I get home. I went down to the platform and the first one that came was absolutely packed. Absolutely packed. Standing room only, and this is 7 a.m. on a Sunday morning, and I was like, I have no idea what's happening here, and let a few more go past until there was one with some seats. But where was everybody at 7 a.m? Well, where are they going? So let's do some conclusions. Coming back on the train, I thought was going to be the better option in terms of getting enough sleep. I thought it would be darker and we'd have to get off the coach less. which I was partially right about. There were only 2 stops that were very close together, as opposed to being turfed off and being made to wander around a ferry. But sitting at the front, as I've said, was so stupid. The traffic lights, as in the lights off the traffic, the train lights, everything, the noisy radio, the guys chatting, which is fine, they need to stay awake, but oh, it was so stupid to sit there. If I was gonna do this again, I would hunker down right at the back in a corner, eye mask, the whole shebang. I got home and I had to crash out on this bed, in fact. And I was asleep for maybe 4 or 5 hours when I got back, and that is pretty unusual for me. I had a little nap, woke up and had another one. Again, for the price, is stupidly good value. £24 or so. It's crazy good value. It gets you from A to B. It gets you on the EuroTunnel Le Shuttle, whatever they call it. But you do sacrifice a night's sleep. Maybe if I was in a couple, it would be a bit easier to sleep because I'd be able to turn to my travel companion. But obviously I was a bit paranoid about sleeping on the driver. And the other thing is if you're with your travel buddy, maybe you just accept that you're not going to sleep and you spend the night like watching videos or chatting or whatever. So would I do the overnight coach between Paris and London again? I don't know. I think if it was like if I was on a real budget crunch, I would consider it, but I really would not want to. It would not be my first choice. Let's put it that way. It would not be my first choice. If I could afford to get the train, I would get the train. And although I think that flying between London and Paris is mental, I have done it before. It's not terrible. Again, if I found some stupidly cheap flight deal, I would do that over the coach. So I guess it goes Eurostar, or whoever's coming to challenge them. That's going to be fun. So Eurostar, flight, overnight coach. I did enjoy getting the daytime coach there, but obviously if you're only going to Paris for a short time or somewhere like a city break, you do lose an entire day to travel. But it was an adventure, and I like an adventure. Thank you for coming on this weird journey with me. I hope it is less painful to watch than it was to live. No, really, it wasn't that bad. I'm being a drama queen. If you do want to watch some more of our travel adventures, we have some coming up very shortly, and stay tuned.
I see a light, and we can